ICC Cricket 360 was in Singapore recently to witness prominent young Asian cricketers battle it out in a 50-over tournament. The ACC Emerging Teams Cup brought together 8 teams from the region, with Bangladesh, India, Pakistan and Sri Lanka fielding 4 under-23 teams from test-playing nations in the region. The next 3 spots were made up of Asia's top associate nations, Afghanistan, Nepal and the UAE, while host country Singapore took the final spot in the inaugural tournament. The event is oriented towards promoting the careers of young cricketers in the test-playing countries, while pitting their wits against the best that the leading associate nations have to offer.
For the associates, they get a chance to play the best at their age group, and it hones their skills and hopefully will make them better cricketers. For the full members, it gives their selectors to see what the emerging talent is for the future, and that way in game competitive conditions they get to see their best and they can select for the full sides.
Host country Singapore is currently 27th in the ICC global rankings. As an emerging nation in the game of cricket, the national team were delighted to get the chance to compete against the best and were keen to take everything that they could from the experience.
We seldom get an opportunity to play against the test-playing countries, and this is a one-off opportunity for us to play with them, understand how the game is played at the higher level, and how we will be able to up our game.
First game we played against Bangladesh, and that was very good experience, and we played good cricket. Then next game we played against UAE, very good experience. Then we played against Sri Lanka, and they were scoring 200 plus each and every game. Against us they score 191. Our bowlers, they bowl very well. Our batsmen, they bat very well. I think there is always a room of improvement. 50% we have youngsters in the team, and they were very happy, and we have seen some good performance. I think that was a good exposure for our youngsters and senior cricketer as well.
After a week of intense competition, 2 under-23 teams eventually made it to the final. Pakistan would have faced their arch rivals, India. The experience of the subcontinental teams, not surprisingly, played a big part in them overcoming Asia's leading associate nations in the tournament.
All the Indian players, they play in the IPL, they play in the Ranji Trophy, they are playing throughout the year. So are the Pakistani players. They are top-notch players who are semi-professional players.
The young Pakistanis had fought a hard battle in the semi-final against the Sri Lanka under-23s in order to book their place in the final. For them, the matchup against the India under-23s presented a chance for redemption, having lost to them in the group stages.
From the start, we lost the game against India, and then we come back in Afghanistan, and we played the last game in semi. That was a close game. So I think we did well, and I'm satisfied with that.
The fact that the tournament was being staged in Singapore did not stop the Pakistani and Indian fans from making their teams feel as much at home as possible. They turned up in their droves, armed with flags and horns, anticipating a high-quality game of cricket. Pakistan chose to bat first, with openers Mohammad Rizwan and Babar Azam taking their time to put runs on the board. But their good work was undone by the middle order, losing 7 wickets while only being able to add a meagre 19 runs. India, meanwhile, was solid in their pursuit of the 160-run target. Lokesh Rahul and Manpreet Juneja put on an unbeaten partnership of 132 for the second wicket to ease India under-23 to victory. The Kallang Cricket Ground erupted as the ACC Emerging Teams Cup champions India went on a victory lap.
We are proud of our team, and I know that most of the boys will play for India within 1 and 2 years. And they enjoyed the most thing which is valuable to us, that this is the only team which beat Pakistan in the one tournament twice.
Been playing well for the last 4 games in this tournament. I've been in good touch, so it's a special feeling. So we're all having fun. We deserve this. We've been working very hard for the last couple of months. Yeah, so we're happy.
While the tournament served as a wonderful opportunity for the players to show their worth, it has also been a great platform for some of them to prepare for upcoming competitions.
We don't have any under-23 tournaments in the world, but they have given us the opportunity to stand up, perform and show them that even we can play.
After going back, we have a big tournament, Champions League, coming up, and this tournament has really proved out to be fantastic for us.
As the day drew to an end, the event organisers were left to reflect on a huge step taken towards promoting the careers of young cricketers in test-playing countries and some shining lights in the leading associate nations.
I do know firsthand that some of the countries have sent their selectors down to view these players. Having spoken to them, there's already murmurings taking place of names being mentioned who are contenders perhaps for a promotion into the senior teams.
We have seen not only talent, overall performance were fantastic. If you see Singapore, they lost to test team Sri Lanka very, very closely. UAE, they beat Bangladesh, they played the semi-final. Afghanistan, they beat India, and they're very unlucky not to reach in the semi-finals. But I should say from Asian Cricket Council that we have achieved our target and mission is accomplished.